Right guys, welcome now to a round review of the PGA event at Eccleston Park yesterday, where I finished third. Apologies, tied fourth. Apologies again, fourth. And it came as a nice surprise. I only entered this event a day before it was due to take place, was taking place. And I never played Eccleston Park before, so I went there very blind, no practice round, turned up about kind of half an hour, about 40 minutes before I teed off. So I had a little bit of time to prepare, but really went in without any kind of knowledge of what the course is going to be like. It had 5 par 5s, 5 par 3s, so chances to score, but also some potential hiccup holes as well when I consider what my usual par 3 performance is like. Certainly par 3s are probably one of the weakest parts of my game overall. And as the round progressed, I was pretty sure, and I was pretty convinced that after 10 holes, I was going to go very low. So I had a slightly shaky start, pulled the tee shot off the first, got a little bit lucky, just avoided a water hazard, and hit a really good second in, went over the back, made a decent up and down. The next is a par 5, where I pulled my tee shot left, got over a bunker, tried to play a ridiculous draw to try and get it up around the green, half shanked it, it went off to the right, played a really good shot over the trees, didn't manage to hold my putt. And then on the next hole, just when I was settling down, par 4 around the corner, only 350, but it's just a layup. Hit a 4-iron off the tee and found myself in a massive divot. Which is frustrating. It is one of the silliest rules in golf that you can't move it if you are in a divot in the fairway, I think, but it's just part of the game. So I hit a shot out that divot, just caught the leading edge a little bit too much, flew through the back, went into a bunker, difficult bunker shot, didn't quite manage to get up and down. So I started, I think, probably 2 shots worse than I should have started. So getting onto the par 3 next, I wasn't full of the joys of spring, but then managed to hit a fantastic approach shot, 8-iron about 170 odd yards, I think it was, to about 3 foot. Hold a putt, birdie, back to level par. Hit a terrible tee shot off the next, par 5, but managed to get a decent second down there, and then managed to get up and down for a birdie. And then the next few holes were really solid. So I had a decent par, had a good up and down for a birdie on the next, had a fantastic par putt to save on a really tricky par 3 over the water, 200 yards back into wind. Then I birdied the next, which was a par 5. Then I birdied the next, which was a par 4. So I kept on getting lower, got to 4 under after 10 holes. And I felt probably more comfortable, more confident than I had done in quite some time during the competition. And I was feeling a little bit nervous, but it was a nervous energy that was positive. I was ready to go low. So standing on that 11th tee, I was really wanting to get 7, 8 under. I honestly thought that I could do that, and the way that I was playing, I really should have. But then the 11th hole, overcooked an approach shot again with a wedge just over the green. I hit a dodgy chip, wasn't a great chip, wasn't a terrible chip, but then I hit a really bad putt, like left it short from about 10 foot. Made bogey, and then I didn't make a birdie on a very easy par 5 straight downwind about 480. So it was a little bit of a stall. I almost felt that I hit the brakes a little bit, and I was like, oh, this isn't great. But then again, a par 3 next, hit it to about 4 foot. A ridiculous putt. It was like right on the edge of a slope. I had to start it like a foot outside the right, didn't judge it right, and it finished low of the hole. And those holes almost stalled me. That's the best way I can describe it. And I didn't really manage to get myself in a good opportunity to get another birdie until the last hole. And then on the last hole, I was playing with Andy Palmer and Richie Marsden, who were really, really great company. And Andy, who I was almost vying with all the way around, because the amount of birdies and bogeys we had, we were tracking each other really, really steadily. And we were both 2 under on the last green, and he holed about 25 putter up the hill, off the left, fantastic putt, to get to 3. And I'd left myself about a 12 footer to get to 3 under as well, and I really wanted that 69. And I hit a great putt. I got the line perfect, I used aim point with it, and it was just bang on. It was bang on, read it perfectly. Left it a centimetre short, right in the middle of the hole. I was gutted. I left that hole gutted and disappointed. There's absolutely no doubt that yesterday was an opportunity with the amount of par 5s and the way that the course was playing with the greens rolling really, really nicely. I had a chance to go quite low. I've got to look on the positives to say, you know, 4th place, again, it's decent, it's getting better. There were certain aspects of my game that I really was weak in yesterday, such as off the tee. My driver was really misbehaving yesterday. I didn't have a good understanding of probably where it was going to finish. In hindsight, on some of the holes, I could have just taken a 3-wood and been in a much better situation to get some birdies, but obviously hindsight's a wonderful thing. And there's probably a lot of players leaving that course, as always, yesterday, thinking, oh, I should have gone low as well. Ryan O'Neill managed to come out on top again with a 4-under, and he had a bad back 9, and then I think shot 30 on the back 9. Absolutely fantastic back 9. So he won again. Andy Palmer, who got the 69, was second, along with Dave Shackley. So 2 very good players there. So it's nice to feel that, you know, I'm getting up there with those boys now. But I need to go that little bit lower, and I need to try and get that win. If I get that win, I think that's going to be a big confidence boost for me. Because he's going to say that, listen, I can mix it, you know, with these guys who are very good players. And then obviously, you know, this whole year-long process now for going into next year's Open qualifying, I want to be building up quicker, and I want to be getting to next year thinking not that I'm going to go into regional qualifying with a chance, that I'm going to go into regional qualifying expecting to get through. Because that's the mindset that I really want to have, and that is something that I've never had. I've never really gone into a competition, I don't think, expecting myself to win. You know, I want to perform well, I want to win, but I've never gone in thinking, you know what, I'm doing this, I can do this. And I think that's something which has been missing from my game, and I'm looking forward to actually incorporating that. Really enjoyed the course as well. Not a course that I played before, it's a relatively new course, but the facilities there are very good. Enjoyed the course, greens were nice. And it was just punishing enough in the right areas that if you did hit a bad shot, it would be punished, but it did give you some leeway if you had a little bit of a bailout. But then the next shot was quite tough. Also with that back 9, when I hit the buffers, there's one thing that I certainly felt, and that was quite tired on the back 9. So I've been doing a couple of runs this week. I'm just trying to build my fitness back up again doing that different style of vlog, which is going to be landing next Wednesday, more about a fitness and a health thing. So I'm trying to get better at that. That's certainly something which really does need to improve. I want to be going into these comps, I think everyone should be going into these comps, building up in strength as they go through the round, you know, getting around that back 9 and actually feeling stronger, feeling fitter, rather than actually feeling a bit knackered. Because if you do that and your energy levels are low, then not only is your performance going to suffer because you won't be able to maintain the same amount of swing speed and other aspects, but also mentally you're going to suffer. And there's a couple of occasions on that back 9 where I just didn't quite make the right decision. But overall, relatively pleased. Right guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the Open this week as well. Hopefully you're enjoying all the Open videos that me and Rick are releasing, the ones that we did from Birkdale. Tomorrow is going to be my first part of the back 9, and it's amazing. It's a brilliant course. Please watch those. Please let me know what you think as well about those challenges. And remember, if you are going to the Open, myself and Rick will be there Thursday through to Sunday, but there's also an evening event on in Southport, which is just next to the train station. It's at the town hall, where we're going to be, it's like a golf village, where we're going to be doing some live lessons when it comes around to 6 till 8 o'clock, doing some comparing as well. So if you are there, come down, come say hello, it'd be great to see you. Right guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to the next comp. Get a bit of practice in. Whoa.